Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. And ladies and gentlemen, the biggest threat to the United States of America when it comes to a foreign power is China. We've been very clear about that, guys. And we've seen sports leads bend the knee to China. Hollywood bends the knee to China. And we call Beijing Biden for a reason, because he's the big guy, 10% for the big guy. He, to me, is a puppet of China. Well, guys, as you know, Nancy Pelosi went over to Taiwan last week in China. They were not very happy with Nancy Pelosi's visit. They believe that Taiwan is a part of China, and they have surrounded Taiwan. They were doing drills. I don't know if that's actually still going on or not, but I believe, folks, it's only a matter of time before China actually does invade Taiwan. Just look what happened with Russia and Ukraine. We knew it was going to happen. And eventually, guys, it did happen, because Joe Biden is a weak leader. They see weakness in Joe Biden. They don't really respect him. This man has had gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. This man is the worst occupier of the Oval Office probably in this country's history. Well, guys, Nancy Pelosi, I guess she has a bit of Joe Biden in her. You know, she's over 80 years old, too. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, they need to be gone. They are terrible at what they do. But for some kind of reason, you know, the people in California keep electing Nancy Pelosi to represent them in San Francisco. And she is the Speaker of the House. I don't know why. Well, guys, Nancy Pelosi had a Joe Biden type of moment. Folks, she was actually praising China while at the same time bashing China. Yeah, let's dive into this. Pelosi blasts scared bully Xi Jinping, mixes up China and Taiwan in post-trip interviews. Now, this is pretty much, guys, all in the same sentence. Let's read some of this. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi ripped Chinese President Xi Jinping as a scared bully on Tuesday before mistakenly claiming in a separate interview that Beijing fosters, quote, one of the freest societies in the world, close quote. My goodness, man. Nobody can confuse China and Taiwan when it comes to having freedom. In China, there is no freedom. The Chinese Communist Party rules with an iron fist over there. Taiwan is its own separate country. Yes, I did say it. You know, Hollywood people are going to be apologizing for that. John Cena, by the way. But Taiwan is its own country. They have freedoms, but in the People's Republic of China, they don't. Quote, I think he's in a fragile crisis, the California Democrat said of Xi during an interview with MSNBC, her first since returning from a swing through Asia that included a closely watched trip to Taiwan. Quote, he has problems with his economy. He's acting like a scared bully, Pelosi added. However, the speaker's criticism failed to translate in a separate interview with NBC's Today Show. Quote, we still support the one China policy. We go there to acknowledge the status quo is what our policy is. There was nothing disruptive about that, Pelosi said. It was only about saying China is one of the freest societies in the world, she added. Don't take it from me. That's from Freedom House, close quote. So she actually did say the words, folks, China is one of the freest societies in the world. This is a Joe Biden type of gaffe. Definitely a Joe Biden type of gaffe. Now, me, I don't believe in this one China policy, because to China, Taiwan is theirs. Hong Kong is theirs. The Uyghurs are locked up. And also Tibet. I don't believe in the one China policy. This is ridiculous, man. Nancy Pelosi, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that she is 82 years old. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that. This is just a disaster, man. these Democrats really are a disaster. And then Pelosi's deputy chief of staff, he had to actually do damage control because she didn't even correct herself. Wow. He says, quote, the speaker's record of speaking out against the Chinese Communist Party for 35 years is in the Congress is unsurpassed, close quote. Man, this was definitely a Joe Biden type of gaffe, folks. I have no confidence whatsoever in this administration to do anything about China. Joe Biden is compromised. He is completely compromised. But you know what? There's no investigations. Well, there actually is investigations into Hunter Biden. Will he actually get charged with anything? That's another story right there. Joe Biden is corrupt. Nancy Pelosi is corrupt, man. She has enriched herself, her and her husband, by some very, very shady business dealings. Very, very shady. Nancy Pelosi is worth something like $200 million. These House speakers, man, they get paid, well, not just House speakers, but House reps, I should say. They get paid something like $184,000 a year. But Nancy Pelosi, over her many decades in politics, now has amassed a fortune of over $200 million. Shady. These people are corrupt. The swamp needs to be drained. But man, Nancy Pelosi, she's getting old. She is very, very old. She needs to go along with Beijing Biden. I don't know what else to say about this, guys, but that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Nancy Pelosi praises China as one of the freest countries in the world. What an idiotic statement. What just a horrible gaffe right here. This is a Joe Biden level gaffe. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.